Hello and welcome back to the J108 YouTube channel. We love having frostbite on our toes. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the video, kiss your grandma, or don't, and let's get back into Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Here we go. Is Amelie going to be here?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Herman.
Just like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only one. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
So that's by his lab.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knott is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knott delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
If I have to. Can't see them tasting good.
That's right. Tell us sleep.
Part of me really hates doing that because I know it's not actually Lou. Or it's not, it's not what he's seeing. Ooh, time for an acid trip!
Thank you for coming. Be after my child. You are the father.
So Lou was Sam's wife's kid, who she cheated on him with Neil, and she was somehow his therapist and not his wife. They're losing me.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
Who's your mentor?
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely
It's Die
that
Hard,
Charlie
man.
does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
Okay.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Wow.
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully. Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright, let's get this done.
Sam, it's Deadman. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his Ha again in his absence. I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Court Bridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified. And now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions.
Bridget.
As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Weapons restrictions.
The materials made to the destination one pace where you were attacked by a watcher en route, but Fred just steered to safety. You need to be careful on the way back, so it might take a while. We'll try to get back as soon as possible.
I don't like the look of your car.
Oh, come on.
Beyond repair soon.
Seriously? After one little bump? Go to hell. Why is there BTs here now? There wasn't fucking on the way here. Fuck, I'm tired of stupid in this game. I'm really tired of the stupid. There weren't BTs on the way there, but they're gonna be on the way back, just randomly, because fuck you, that's why. Well, we're gonna give you the shit to make you have the fucking off-road tires, but we don't want you to actually take a fucking truck back. So fucking counterproductive all the time. They fucking give you an inch and then they take a mile. It kind of makes you wonder if they're like aware of what's happening in the game's fucking story or not. Here, we'll give you off-road tires, but then, oh yeah, you gotta drive through BT territory. We're gonna make all the cargo fragile so that if you hit one thing, it's absolutely almost totally fucking destroyed. This fucking battery can't make it 300 fucking meters.
That's the way. Gotcha.
What's the point of the spray then?
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. There don't seem to be any real problems with the cargo. Looks like the end is finally in sight, Sam.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Here's a little something for you. Feel free to use it. We'll prep the main cannon for immediate use and look into making improvements to the other armaments as well. It won't be long now till the DHV Magellan is fully operational. Fragile and the others should be back soon too. Anyway, I'd better hurry up and see to the remaining repairs. Thanks again, Sam.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
Weird. Eerie. All I can do is check on Lou. That means there's going to be a jump scare in the pod. Brace yourselves. Told ya.
Sam, the next site you'll be putting on the grid is the Southern Environmental Observatory. But there have been some developments. Armed survivalists have established a base in between us and the observatory, and they've also set up some chiral jammers. Now, we won't be able to proceed with our plans until they're out of commission. And that's not our only concern. Ghost mechs have been spotted in the region, and we have every reason to assume that they're making preparations to hinder our efforts. I'm afraid it's only going to get tougher from here on out. Once you've finalized your preparations, accept this main order from the delivery terminal.
Great. Eating the crypto bibbles, they taste like chicken or shrimp. Not really sure, but I bet they taste like worms.
The Voyage of the Beagle, written, of course, by one Charles Darwin. Speaking of which, before the Death Stranding, there was a city in the northern part of Australia called Darwin, named as such after the Beagle made a brief stop there. Darwin was able to devote so much time and effort to his research of evolution because he enjoyed the support of the elite, specifically the Wedgwood family, pottery makers to the royal household. In fact, Darwin's maternal grandfather was the founder of Wedgwood. You can't get a better patron than that, now can you? I suppose if you think about it, Wedgwood was to Darwin as Charlie is to us.
No. Wedgwood was trustworthy. Charlie is shady as shit. Just saying.
While you were resting, Fragile and the others made it back to the ship safe and sound. They were able to procure all the materials we needed without any issue. Tarman has just finished installing our new main cannon. He said it will be some time before it's fully operational, though. Even so, the DHV Magellan has been restored, thanks to our combined efforts. Now, it's time for us to do what we can, and to finish what we've started. Come to think of it, Pierre Southern of South Fort Knott, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers. The entire crew is working hard to get the ship in working order. So let's follow their lead and do what we have to do. So, operations at the Eastern Environmental Observatory are managed by just one man.
Looks that way.
All alone in the mountains. Must be terribly stressful. To survive in such extreme conditions, you cannot afford to let despair take root in your heart. Hope is an indispensable asset.
Then you're an indispensable
Not to downplay
asshole.
the benefits of the cargo you brought, but the truth of the matter is that it won't make a difference for him that quickly. But what no doubt served to give him immediate comfort was the presence of a helpful soul. You, Sam. Porters can be bearers of light for those struggling in darkness. He'll not soon forget what you've done, nor the warmth that filled his heart when you arrived.
Alright. You've called him my ass a little too much. And now I'm uncomfortable. Gonna have me a pee and a hot shower. In 3, 2, 1. On the bridge. Sam Porter Bridges.
Did you sleep well, Sam?
Not really.
Repairs to the DHV Magellan are now complete. We're ready for you to chart our next course. The main cannon is being fitted as well, but it'll take a while for it to be calibrated. I'll let you know when it's ready for use. Anyway, the new and improved DHV Magellan is now at your service. Finish off anything you need to do out there. Then prepare to continue expanding the chiral network. We're counting on you, Sam.
What?
Sam, this is Charlie. Your next order requires that you accomplish two specific objectives. First of all, you are to proceed to the armed survivalist base and destroy all the chiral jammers you find there. So long as even a single one remains active, you will be unable to use your Cupid to link up the next facility. It is therefore essential that you remove this impediment before proceeding any further. Our latest reports indicate that there are hostiles on site who are equipped with electromagnetic shields. This would give them a significant defensive advantage, so engaging them head-on in a firefight may lead to a prolonged and difficult struggle. If you intend to go on the offensive, consider the properties of your weapons carefully before deciding which ones to bring with you. After you have destroyed all the chiral jammers at the enemy's base, head directly to the Southern Environmental Observatory. A contingent of ghost mechs has been sighted dangerously close to the facility. We need to bring it onto the chiral network before these mechs can get into position and prevent us from doing so. Once you've extended network coverage, the DHV Magellan can move there to provide support. There's no time to waste, Sam.
Well, that looks easy. Not.
Delivery route finalized.
Alright, let's get to it. It's gonna suck no matter what, so...
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah, come on. I'm kind of bad at the whole sneaky thing, so... I know he said not to do it head on, but... What the fuck happened there? No, they have a fucking grenade launcher. Somebody told me they were gonna have a grenade launcher. Well, that was useless. The hell am I being shot from? I mean, realistically, this just isn't making sense. But whatever. Yeah, they can shoot through rocks, everybody. Hell with whatever a twin rod is. Where the hell did you even come from? Fucking, I'm getting a little tired of the just random bullshit that this game throws out. Like, oh, bam, you check behind you? Well, now there's somebody there. Oh look, another guy randomly behind me that wasn't there a minute ago. Because you just seen me check behind me. What do you mean you're checking behind you? You're not supposed to check behind you. We didn't program the game so that you were allowed to check behind you. Because if we did, we wouldn't have people spawning behind you all the fucking time. Where did any of these guys just come from? Yeah, okay, because there was an explosive there randomly that wasn't there, and then there was, like... Like I said, a little tired of just the random acts of bullshit. That makes sense. That I just can't aim over the wall. Really dumb of me to assume he would put the barrel on the end of the wall. Especially in a game that's all about, well, combat at this point. Why would I assume that he would brace the barrel on the wall instead of just sticking it behind the wall so he can't see nobody? Important thing is it took every bullet in the gun for it to affect him. I have everything upgraded so that I can detect people, but for some reason couldn't detect them. What do I know? Okay, I'm being shot at. From, I guess, everywhere? How am I being shot at now? Who's shooting me? Can you make sense of that? Because I can't. Oh, it's behind me! But when I scan, there's nobody behind me! Despite this fucking thing, supposedly supposed to be, you know, able to see everybody because I have it upgraded, it can't do shit.
Great job. No more jammers to worry about. Let's head to the Southern Environmental Observatory.
I'm sure that'll be easy because nobody's gonna randomly shoot me from any random angle or anything because I killed them all, right? Oh, wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta go back for my truck because I'm never making it on foot through all this snow. Not with my battery being depleted and all. Also, how lame was that dog? Like, if we're being honest, it was really fucking lame. All it did was get shot. Like, bullshit he sees me. I'm behind a goddamn rock.
See that, Sam? Those ghost mechs up ahead haven't noticed we're here. Let's try and keep it that way, shall we?
Yeah, fuck off. There's ghost mechs now, and they've noticed me. Great. Let's just fucking fly. Honestly.
We've almost finished making our adjustments to the DHV Magellan's main cannon. Once you've brought the Southern Environmental Observatory into the chiral network, that region will be within range of our weaponry. So feel free to let us deal with the remaining hostiles over there. Just focus on getting you and your Cupid to the observatory and putting it on the grid ASAP.
10-4, man. 10-4.
You can do it.
Oh, fuck me. He said, don't worry about it, just go shove your Cupid in the thing, dude. Wow.
Ghost mechs managed to make it this far. The facility is in danger. We need to eliminate them before they attack.
The important thing is I couldn't move. Shit, me, dude. How many do they need? Oh my god, why is he not going down? It's a real fucking question. Die, motherfucker, die! The hell did you come from?
Reinforcements. Here they come, Sam.
For me or them? Not for me! Why is he dying? How many fucking bullets does it take? I have no health, I have no fucking cover. What the fuck do you want from me? All your health's gonna be way out in the field where you can't get to it. Honestly, this is just bullshit. They make you fight your way through a facility, and then they make you finally get there, and they say, don't worry about it, Sam, we're gonna be there. And then they're not there, and then you gotta fight your way through a bunch of ghost mechs, where I dumped all my magazines into the big ones, and nothing happened with them. Anyways, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
Sam, you're straying too far from the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Well, I need fucking help.
They're going to be overrun.